Hey guys, it's Spacey and welcome to my bathroom. I'm sure you know what we're doing today because I'm sure the title tells you everything, and obviously being in my bathroom tells you everything. We are going to dye our hair. It is Christmas, we need to get festive. I was originally thinking of just doing red for Christmas because I have red, but we did that once before and that's not very thrilling, just doing red. So yeah, lost my train of thought. We are going to do red and purple this time. Also, because I don't have a full jar of red. I don't have a full thing of red color because I did that last time. The last time I dyed my hair, well, a lot of times I've dyed my hair, we haven't done videos. But I also was off YouTube for a while. You guys know that if you watched my video with all the health issue updates and whatnot. So the last time I dyed my hair was before I came back. I'll post pictures. It came out really awesome. We'll put those in there at some point. My train of thought, guys. I'm tired if you can't see from the bags under my eyes. I passed out last night and didn't wake up. Like, I woke up at 8 and I was like, no, I'm going back to bed. Phone call woke me up at 9 and I was so disoriented. Like, I need to sleep more. Don't know. It's Christmas time. I don't know. Anyway, so last year for Christmas, I was thinking of dyeing my hair. I don't think I ended up doing anything. But I was like, ooh, I'm going to get red, purple, and pink. And we're going to do like a fun thing. That'd be great. Never did it. And then actually one night I was laying in bed and I'm like, no. I'm going to do my hair like a phoenix. And I've got red and orange. I've got yellow and orange. And that's what I did the last time. I'll post pictures in here. I finally did that. It came out really cool. Unfortunately, as you can tell, we're working with the America's Next Top Model level platinum. So like yellow. So unfortunately the yellow didn't really come out too yellow. I mean, we're going yellow over yellow. So it's not the fault of the dye. It's really just my bleaching inabilities. But again, I'm not trying to go for platinum because we're using color over it. So this time I have a little bit of the red left. So we're using the X Mondo color this time. That's what I used the last time for the fun colors. I used the super yellow. I think the orange was coral, not super orange. And then obviously I used the super red. And we have our super purple, which I haven't used yet. I think when I got this set, it was these two. And then I think it was, forget what the pink color was. I don't think it was super pink. Forget which one was in it. It was like a berry. I had used that one on its own, but this time, I'm going to do what I've always done, so it's nothing new for me. I've done it a million times before where I dye the underneath area one color and the rest of my hair another. But to make it a little more, I guess, festive. It's not really festive if it's red and purple. We're not doing red and green. I'm not going to deal with that. That's going to be, one, I don't have green. Two, that's going to mix and make brown and I'm going to look ridiculous because for some reason, every time I dye my hair, you can even see it in the other pictures from the Phoenix, the ends will always pick up whatever other color when it's rinsing out. It'll look great when you're dyeing it. This will be red. The bottom's going to be purple. I don't know why my hair just does that. This is actually all except for maybe the last couple of inches was virgin bleached hair. I'd let it grow out. I hadn't dyed it or bleached it in years. So this is all one round of bleach, obviously, and then the colors fading out from the Phoenix dye. But anyway, we're going to do the underside red. We'll do the most of it purple, but then I also wanted to have the little bit of red in the front. So what we'll probably do, just because my part is naturally on the side, and that's the way I prefer it, not doing the middle part, did that back in the day. It looks stupid on me. I have a cowlick. I have a natural Ariel Little Mermaid thing going on here. It looks ridiculous if I part my hair down the middle because then it's like this side and then there's this side. So we rock the side part permanently. Also my hair just naturally parts there now. But if I do just like the center area red, it's going to all go over here. So what I might do is try to divvy it up and take a little bit also on the sides. This way, when it does part, you've got a little bit of red over here. And then, so it's kind of balanced. So parting is not going to be perfect because I'm just going to, and also my hair knots so easily. Don't be alarmed at the amount of hair that is going to literally fall out of my head as I'm doing this. I'm very violent when I dye my hair. My hair is also very fine. I'm sure it's damaged from the bleach. But also, whatever the hell health issues I'm having is literally causing my hair to fall out in clumps ridiculously. I think my vitamin D might be on the floor again. I don't know. I'm hoping that's what it is, because at least that's fixable, and that's an explanation for why when I do this, like, do you see that? That's a ridiculous amount of hair. I gotta step over here and throw this away. It shouldn't do that. I just brushed my hair before this, but it's also already knotted. We're also working with 3 decades worth of there's like static everywhere. I electrocute myself every time I touch anything remotely plugged into a wall or anything metal. I don't know why. I'm so like full of static electricity, but anyway, so let's try to, it's gonna be such a freaking mess. My hair is so like it's already knotted. It's so just fine and ridiculous. So I'm just going to get this out of the way for right now. I lost my elastic. Fun times. I've obviously never I mean, the last time we did the dye when I was doing red, I didn't video like actually the dyeing process because I had my shower. I can't do this and talk and like think at the same time. My shower was leaking in my old apartment. And like the last thing you want is to be like, hi, maintenance guys, there's a camera set up in my bathroom. Like, that looks fucking weird, okay? It just looks weird. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Probably should, I'm gonna attempt to part this, get it a little bit better because I need to look in the mirror and do things and like whatever. And I'll be back in like a second. Also, my camera doesn't like to take long videos, so I'll be back in a hot second when I do that, because last time I did this, it took like 30 minutes to get it straight underneath. I don't necessarily care if the part underneath here is perfectly straight, because it's not gonna matter. It's not like I'm gonna put my hair up like this and you're gonna see it. So it's not that big of a deal this time. It was more of an issue when I was doing the Phoenix dye. But this time, whatever, I don't care. Because it's gonna blend and bleed. Listen, doesn't matter what it looks like. It's gonna be fun when we come out. I don't care if it's got tiger stripes on it. Like, fine, whatever. Like, I guess that's a good thought process to have when you're dyeing your hair. Like, whatever happens, happens, bitch. Just don't use colors that make brown when you do it, or hideous colors, and then you'll be fine. Purple and red, when they blend, they look great. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. This is sexy. Okay. Look, I just put it together. Okay, so like we've got the underneath done. I'm not going to show you the back because it probably looks like hell, and I don't need judgment for the fact that my parting is probably terrible. Doesn't really matter. Again, I use the end of my brushy brush. Well, just to kind of quickly do it. You can see, like, obviously it's not like perfect right there. There's a little bit, but I was like, I don't care. Again, when it's all falling down, hi, my hair is either up. You're not going to see it no matter what I do. But anyway, you can't see the dye from like that angle, but like it's sparkly. It's really nice. And again, I've used it before. I normally use Arctic Fox. That's what I usually go with. But I decided to try this again last year. Didn't end up using it. Here's the fun part. We're going to use gloves. It's going to get all down here, my whole body, my whole face. Hi, you can see this shirt is colored everywhere. I have several of these. This is going to get pointless. These are just cheap gloves because I have bought them in bulk because I do it so much. I'm just gonna, also they make my hair even statikier than it already is. Holy hell. But we start out with the brush to get the roots and underneath, and then we're just gonna get violent with it because I don't have patience. I don't know. It's kind of fine. We have an almost full jar. It'll probably be almost empty by the time we do this and then just this little area because, you know, it's going to get all over the place. Don't judge my inability to dye my hair. Fun times. I could probably speed through this and do this a little bit faster. This is going to be really fun. I can't see the back of my head. And normally I can feel. Again, if it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter. Also, having roots. I can't talk. I can't focus and do this at the same time. Having the roots helps. And I know we're going to get underneath. Trust me, I'm not going to miss a spot. Again, this almost full jar will be, see what I'm saying? Guys, I'm incapable of doing this neatly. It starts off neat. It starts off like this, like, okay, it'll be neat, we'll do it. And, you know, it's going to end up, I'm going to be covered. I have a blanket, I have a towel on my floor, I have a towel on my counter. It's not enough. There's going to be dye all over the walls, all over everything. This is why I couldn't do like 15 different colors or doing stripes or do whatever, because like, I don't section well enough. I know that. Radmondo was screaming somewhere about that. He just felt a disturbance in the force. I definitely don't section well enough, but to be fair to myself, I'll give myself credit. I definitely make sure everything's coated, so I might not section well. And my bathroom and floor might be red and purple by the time this is done. Look, I'm renting, so of course I'm taking... That's why I put things down on the floor. It doesn't stop me from covering myself in dye as I'm going, but don't worry, I saw the whole middle section. Guys, I'm not totally bad. I'm not totally bad. Yes, I am. Again, if you're not covered in dye by the end, are you having any fun? Probably. And it's a lot less cleanup. It'll come out. I'm not going to have like a red forehead for Christmas. I better not have a red forehead for Christmas. Look, I used this red in the front of my hair the last time and I don't have a red forehead afterward, I don't think. Wow, we are, oh my God.
So, okay.
I will show you when it's all done. Might put in a clip of what it looks like after the shower, like, okay, little sneaky peek, and then when it's actually dried and whatnot. But I got a lot of cleanup to do, so you don't want to be here for that. Let's see what it looks like when we're done. Bird text video. He's pacing back and forth. He does not know what to think about the plastic bag on my head. Or like the head things, but he, you know. What you doing? What you doing? Did you miss me while I did my hair? Oh, yeah, you gonna play? Oh, good. He's actually doing something. He normally does not. He's not very playful. He's very snuggly, though. Other bird. Hiding. You can see him. If I zoom in. Can I zoom in? There's Tiny Bird. His name is Falcon, but we call him Tiny Bird. He's a tiny loaf. I don't. Just a quick reveal. We'll see it when it's dry, but, yeah. And you know what? It didn't blend. Like, it's happened before. Like, I think I said, but I don't know if I sped through everything or if I stopped or whatever. I have no idea how I'm going to process this. But, most of the time it blends. So then like this would be like a purple color at the end. And that's what happened the last time when I did the red, orange, and yellow. The red bled into the yellow and then made it orange. So I was expecting that to happen this time and it did not. I'm pretty happy with that. But, yeah, so, and again, this is why I did that whole section, because if I did just the one part, you wouldn't have as much red over here, but, fun times. And you can hear my bird shrieking because he's my emotional support bird while we, take a shower. He's here just in case I need emotional support while I shower. Anyway, we will be back and we'll see it when it's all dry and nice. Okay, so here it is. It is beautiful. Don't mind the bird. He's gonna have to, he doesn't, I normally wear my hair up, but, he wants to be with me. But yeah, so you can see, obviously, my hair naturally parts there. This is how it looks. I do think that I have a little bit too much, like I'm looking at my hair in the thing, not at you. Sorry. I'm looking at myself, all right? Because I feel fabulous. I've spent the last like 30 minutes in the bathroom just being like, hi, oh my God. Not with the bird. I do think like I made the red area a little bit thicker than I would have liked, you know, because now you don't notice the purple as much, but that's just a personal thing. Like I like purple. I love purple. Purple's my favorite color. And I do think, okay, because like normally I probably would have done just like this area red, but then as you can see, only this would have come down. So I think if I had just done a little bit less, so maybe these sides were still purple and made this a little bit of a thinner strip in the front, it would have hit exactly what I was looking for, but I don't mind it. This is, I mean, I basically did what I wanted to, but yeah, you know, so fling around in the back. Hopefully you can see that. I can't tell if you can or not, you know. But yeah, so I can't help it. It's a lot of fun. And as you saw, I put in a little clip, like, I just wanted to have a little bit of fun and put on some Christmas stuff and get a little dressed up. And, you know, it works with my hats because we're a hat bitch and I have a ton of Christmas hats. So, you know, you got to see my, I had a little bit of a fashion show for you in my Christmas outfits. But yeah, so I like it. I think it came out fabulous. We're happy. There is something about when you first dye your hair, like the day, a couple days after, and you're like, my God, I feel gorgeous. I'm like a unicorn. And then it starts to fade and you're still like, fine. You think, you're like, I'm fine. I don't mind the faded out hair. It's cool. And then you do this and you're like, my God, no, I'm glorious. So yeah, we gotta upkeep more, but I'm lazy. So that's not going to happen. But anyway, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had a happy holiday because this will probably be going up after Christmas. And I mean, if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you had a happy holiday, whatever you celebrate, or just had some good times off, because, you know. And I hope you have a good new year. I will see you back in 2024. I'm assuming I'm going to post this before the end of the year. Who knows? Got a lot of stuff that's coming up next year, so that'll be fun. But from Neelix and Tiny Loaf downstairs, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I will see you guys next year, and yeah. Doodles!